Hey there, it's Horner again, and this is for your worksheet. You'll want to make sure you read the directions really well on the worksheet. If you don't, this will be a very difficult task. You should have the worksheet from the substitute. Thank you very much for subbing for me if you're walking around and you see this. But anyway, you need a red, a green, and a blue pencil. And if you want to use a highlighter instead of the green, you can do that too. So I'll show you that here in a second. I'm not going to do the first two, they're pretty simple. I'm going to do the next two and let you do the first two because I think those are going to be easy to do. I kind of just demonstrated them on the other video. So if you want to look at those, that will fill these in. At the top, it tells you that each one of these wave pulses is moving at 2 blocks every second. So this one's moving to the right 2 blocks, this one's moving to the left 2 blocks every second. So I'm going to show you what it'll look like in the next picture. This is at 1 second, and so 1 second has gone by. This block moves twice, moves 2 places to the right. This one is red, so I'm going to move it 2 places. There's 1, 2. Here's what it originally looked like. So it's red. And I'm going to draw my line up, and I see that it's 4 across, 2 down, and then I just flatten it out again. The one over here also moves 2 places, but it goes to the left every second, and it's blue. So if I make my original look like this, then my shifted one, it's already over 3. I'm going to move it 2 more over, and 2 down, and back up, and then move it across. Now I've moved it 2 to the left. I'm going to move them 2 more again. This is the next second. And so I'm going to see here, I'm going to move over and down, and now I know this one is right smack dab in the middle. And the blue one is also moved over and is right smack dab in the middle. But it's only 2 wide, so you'll see this. So now I have these 2, because one goes up and one goes down, this is destructive interference. And where I have 2 go up and 2 go down, I'm going to take and I'm going to show you what that adds up to be. So 2 up and 2 down is going to be 0. So positive 2, negative 2 is 0. Here I've got positive 2 and 0, so it actually, you'll put a line there, same thing on this side, and then here they're just kind of linked together. I need to now draw vertical lines wherever they don't connect. And so now I'm left with this green line, and that is the resulting wave. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the resulting wave looks like on the rest of this. I want to make my dot bigger so you can see it better, but this is the first wave that I start with, the result of the 2, and that's what it looks like. The second one looks like this. The third one then looks like this. So those are the 3. Now you'll continue on with the next one. Excuse me. Now you know I'm not here. All right, here we go. So this one moved 2 more over. So we were right here. Now we're going to move 2 more over. Oops, and up, 4 across and down. And then we've got our blue one. And the blue one comes over. And notice that it's right here now because it was here and it moved over 2. So now it's on this side. And you can draw your green line again on top. Let's go over to the one on the far right. This is number 4. These 2 are going to constructively interfere. And so we'll do the first one. This one comes over 2, so we'll notice that we're going to be at this spot now on the left side. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 over and down. And then we've got this one, which we see is going to move 2 over, so the front edge is going to be right here. And we'll come over and then across. So let's do the same thing here. We're going to move this one 2 over again, and when we do, we're going to go 1, 2, and so we see that this one is here now. Oops, I think I moved too far. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And then I need to put the red one on, and we see that it is right here. Anywhere that you have one on top of the other, you add them. So 2 plus 1 is just that one spot there, which is a 2. 2 blue and 2 red would be 4 altogether. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So these add together and make that. And then I've got 2 red and I've got 0 blue, so it goes there. And then I have both of them are 0 here. Now I go ahead and connect all of my vertical lines, and I'm left with this structure. So that is, that's essentially constructive interference where they build on each other. So like my wife and I both making that mound of dirt. You can go back and show these original waves and what they look like and how they kind of come together. And then you can finish this one on the bottom. I'd like for you to finish this worksheet for tomorrow. On the back side of this one, there are triangles and then circles. And then on the very last page, they just give you this and this box. Make sure you see that this one says 1 second, but on the next page, it starts at 3 seconds. And that one's only moving 1 box at a time. So read the directions really well, and I will be here tomorrow. We will break glass, and it will be a fun time, I hope. So we'll see. Thank you.